Hi, good afternoon. It's Karyne TV, and today's our topic is about domestic violence. Now, for some of you, you probably never been through it, and some we've been through it. I haven't been through domestic violence, but I was a child of domestic violence, and I know how it is, and I know what children go through and how they feel when they see that happen in their household. And there's a lot of people, mothers, that think that it's okay, they're beating me up, but actually you beating up your child. Because when they grow up and they see this happening, they think it's okay. They think this is this is affection, this is love. Plus, then you beat them if they're doing something wrong, and they're like, okay, my mom loved me, and you're sending out the wrong impression. And then when they grow up and they find someone who beats them, you have a problem, and you're like, don't do that. You gotta leave him. But did you leave daddy or did you leave mommy? Because people, we know that it's also women that beat on men. But before we go all into that, we're gonna go to the Bible and we're gonna just, read from Saint Luke chapter 11, 27. Okay, which reads, and it came to pass as he to spake these things, a certain woman of the company lifted up her voice and said unto him, blessed is the womb that bare thee, and the paps which thou hast sucked. Basically, when when that verse came about, to be in the presence of somebody you love and you cherish or you honor, they can't be that person if they wasn't brought up to be. You have to bless the person who raised them, bless the person who gave birth to them, bless the person that decided to have them. You have to bless that person. You can't say, oh my God, I hate your family or whatever. That's who got you, who that person is. Like that's who helped raise that person, who made that person be who they are, which came to know you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to bless those that surround the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your boyfriend's mother, you got a problem with her. You love your boyfriend, you should love his mother as well. Your girlfriend's father, you got a problem with her, then you got a problem with your girlfriend as well. Because the way she is, if you love her so much and stuff like that, you gotta actually tell yourself, how did she become this person? Love that person. You gotta love their family. That's what they came from. That's their roots. That's where they came from. You gotta love them and everything about them. And if you don't, then there's something wrong and you don't really love them. You love them what they can do for you. You don't love who they are and embrace what they're capable and what they know, their values, their strengths, their weaknesses. You must know that. Like when people say, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting beat in domestic violence. If you go to the family, if you see how they interact with their family, you know what type of man you got. You know what type of girl you got. If the guy is like so in love with their mother, you know what I'm saying, mom, you need help, you know what it is, and they're not disrespecting, like, yo, shut the hell up, go sit some down, get out of my face, all that. Guess what? If they mistreat the person who gave birth to them, who carried them for 7 months to 9 months, then you don't need to be with them. As a woman, if you think, oh, you should leave your mother alone, da, 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 as a woman, you should understand how much it takes to raise a child. You should be honoring the fact that he cares about his mother, because if he cares about his mother, he's going to care about whoever mothers his children. He's going to care about who he sleeps with, who he interacts with, who he shares his dreams and hopes with. You gotta look at it through that point of view, and you gotta encourage that. If he's not like that, you gotta encourage that. Yo, you need to talk to your mother. She gave birth to you. You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. And then females who are so angry and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, at they man, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Go to the root of the problem instead of thinking, oh, you know what I'm saying, the family or whatever. Oh, he always beating on you. Da, da, da. There's a reason why he's always beating on you. He's probably look, Chris Brown. He probably was in a household where it was like that, and he didn't have that much love. And if he's a mama's boy, you know what I'm saying, then embrace that. I'm not talking about a mama's boy who always run to their mother and stuff like that. I'm talking about a mama's boy who's caring, who's never disrespect their mother. Because if they never disrespect your mother, you're not gonna disrespect anybody, any female, any child. You don't want nobody raising up their child around you. Like you have a child with them and they raising them up and they treating you bad, and you have a daughter. You want your daughter to see that? Do you want your son to see that and he disrespect another chick? Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Raise up a child and he will never depart from it. So let's raise them up right. You want your child to be all he can be? Well, show him you can be all you can be and put him first. Well, that's all. Remember, do the background check. Find out how he treats his mother. You know what I'm saying? If he treats his mother bad, then most likely he's gonna treat you bad. And he probably won't put his hand on his mama, but he will put his hand on you. Bye.